Hello everyone, how good of you join and welcome back to IXION once more. Day or cycle 800 we have right now, over 1,300 people at this point. And yeah, we have a stable position, but we should not underestimate how quickly things can escalate. We know this now by personal experience. And what I would like to start here with first is my batteries. So in one sector we already achieved the goal for 5 cycles. That is in sector 1. In sector 2 and 6 we still need to work a bit on that. So sector 6, there we have it. And we can go ahead and build the normal battery. We could also build the tier 2 battery. Unfortunately, the electronics I really don't want to waste right now. So let's go ahead and build us another battery over there. And I think with one more battery in sector 6 we should be fine, because we are very close to the target here already. In sector 2, however, we are far away from it. So in sector 2 I would actually like to use a tier 2 battery to not... Oh, I mean, it's a lot of space, right? How much does it store? 300 power, and this is 100 power. Now this would require... It's almost the same space though if I just build 4 of them. Or 3 of them. Yeah, let's build the batteries, the smaller ones. I think we can squeeze in one more up here. Definitely something I would like to do. We have the space for that, and then we basically will just place 2 more here. I mean, that's a lot of alloys now that I'm wasting. I think it's going to be worth it. Let's consume that and let's build them, right? I mean, iron is coming in higher quantities right now. That's fine. We can also move a lot of people again. Let's move another 40 from sector 1 to sector 2. I wonder how much further I can do this, how much longer. It's going to be interesting. Let's get back to space, because we have also arrived now at one of the outer planets here, Crook 41. And this is Erlenmeyer team. We've landed near site 0. We should be protected from the aluminum rain here. Aluminum rain we have. We've located a formation of unknown origin. Let's investigate. And on the other hand, we have also this planet here now. And we have landed here in the crater we named Desolation. The ground here seems to be made of glass-like substance, possibly obsidian, and the crater's rim is razor sharp. Telluric formations within the crater resemble waves of frozen in time. We think we can pull some interesting data from the sediment. We could set up a study center. Or let's analyze the impact area a bit further. And yeah, I mean, we have the alloys, right? No, we don't. We are consuming a lot of them right now. Let's get us in more alloys, to be honest. We are mining more, right? And both of my cargo ships should actually focus a bit on that. By the way, there is alloys here. Far away in the industrial zone wreckage. But still, they're here, right? That's going to be helpful for us. I mean, we have 5 electronics. That seems good enough for me right now. Alright, analyzation was successful. Our sensors have detected an object 20 meters or so below the surface. It is emitting unusual, unintelligible signals. Excavate the object manually. Set up a drilling rig. Or authorize invasive recovery. Let's set up a drilling rig. Takes the longest, so perhaps it has the highest chance of success? No idea. We can train 9 more colonists. I think that's enough then. I think we're just going to set up a smaller colony than on the planet. Because getting 90 colonists ready is really a long way. 2,000 cryonic pods also seems really excessive. And we still have 50 more, so I should also soon start with the process of getting us some more cryonic pods. I will also need more housing now then. So as we can see, there's some problems mounting up slowly, right? And that is especially also space now. We have lots of space still in sector 6. The batteries have not been finished yet. This one has been finished. That is sector 6, and we do have 4.4 cycles now. However, it's not fully charged.
A science ship team has completed a task.
We should wait on that. Alright. Continued behavioral analysis of the team is registering breaches of the safety protocol. And we do get some 60 points. Override security protocols. I think that was quite successful in the past, so let's do this. Alright. Okay, drilling rig destroyed the whole ship. Nice. Really? And 60 colonists we need for that colony. We will lack exactly 2 then. Perfect. Let's move some over. Another 20 from sector 1 to 2. Right, there's some requests as well happening. Oh, okay. We have been in the Theta cruiser system for too long. There is a sickness now. It's rapidly becoming endemic. The Death Earth sickness. Another 1 stability penalty. I was already wondering when this would happen. We're neutral in some areas, but that's still fine for the trust level. And we have some countermeasures, of course, like increased food production, for example. That we could do. I think we are going to need another mining ship. Mining is too slow at the moment, what I can see. Where's my mining ship anyway? Where's my cargo ship? Getting the alloys now in. Perfect. But I haven't seen my mining ship in a while now. There it is. Just finished mining of some asteroids. Now on its way to this one. By the way, we should find more iron deposits because we might be running out of them soon. Could be something over there. Holy cow, what are the chances we lost the next science ship in the next event? It crashed onto the planet. Awesome. No more science ships. I'm not going to build another one. We're going to abandon this mission here for now and use the remaining science ship that we have to get to Crook 51 because there's also some science points. But what are the odds? 2 events, both of them break up my ships. Alright, my science ship has arrived in Crook. Set up temporary study center. Let's do this in this extreme weather condition. Let's use my cargo ship that already has some alloys on board. That will be better and we can speed up the process with that. In sector 2 we miss a space, but there it's already coming up. And we cannot train any more colonists. That is a shame, really. We got 16 already then. At least there's a bit more space now. Perfect. Alright, on the planet we found bacteria in the Geysir's tube. We theorized a bacteriological language and with the help of PA sent a message to the colony through appropriate stimuli. They responded. The colony has proposed to follow us on an expedition to the Tiqqun. This will be a monumental undertaking as a single human cycle corresponds to several hundreds of theirs. We have determined that the best way of transporting the bacteria will be to settle a small colony within the respiratory tract of one of the crew. Perhaps an extreme method, but it will provide an ideal condition for the bacteria, an intelligent and aware species. Oh yes, this sounds totally not ominous. Authorize the transportation. I don't know. Yeah, let's go ahead. I don't think that we are going to lose the game to an event like this. So that the Tiqqun gets exterminated. We might lose some people. I mean, some decimation wouldn't be the worst of things here. Alright, we finished another upgrade to my housing. So each one of them can house now 64. That's a lot of people now we can squeeze into one in each sector in addition. We're out on cryonic pots. We're out on ice. We're out on a lot of things at the moment. There's not a lot of things coming in. We have 3 cargo ships at the moment working. 1 specialized in ice, 1 in iron, and 1 in carbon. Once the carbon is full, we might get us some more pots over. We also mine more ice now right in front of Tiqqun. Right, so there it is. The mining ship, so that we get all of this in. But the 3 cargo ships are busy. That's important. 1 mining ship seems to support the 3, so that they're always busy with doing things. That's the important thing. There's more carbon coming in. There's more ice coming in. I love that. I love it when things just work for a while. We haven't lost the ship in quite some time. And we're no longer detecting any movement aboard the sensitive. It appears that Mathilder disabled communications by damaging the ship's equipment before the cessation of movement. There were several alterations to the vital signs. Alright. Let's get them home. The bacteria is still on board, I take it. Of course, that was not successful, but I'm intrigued. By the way, we have now 3 sectors with 5 cycles of battery capacity. So we are now very close to finishing this one here. I just need another sector, which will also be then corresponding with the mission, the Ark of Humanity. And I think we should hurry up with those things. So getting in now more cryonic pots will be paramount. We don't need any more carbon for now. And let's retrieve pots with one of my ships. Also, we could probe something again. Ice and iron would be my go-tos right now. Iron especially. Always something we need in higher quantities. There was something. Oh, there's lots of iron over there. Not too far away.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Another research completed. By the way, can we not increase the storage? There it is. What do we need for this? Design instruction in the docking bay. There it is. Go ahead with this, and then we can increase the cargo space of the ships. I think we really should do this, as we can take more materials home then. Ice-wise, oh, it's not looking that great here, right? Perhaps I'm going to remove some of those fields here. It doesn't seem like there's any other way of doing this. We should still have way too much food production anyway. And, oh yeah, the sensitive has returned. Sterilize it, analyze what's inside it. And we gain 30 science points.
A probe has completed.
Do we still have the ship? Yeah, we still have the ship. Perfect. Let's get the remaining 48 science points. And yeah, that's it. There's nothing else to research then anyway. So that's good. We don't need the other ships anyway. Ha! Good thing. Another point of interest perhaps? Anywhere? Nope, no more points of interest. So I think we've really done everything we can. And we're now just in the process of getting more pots in. Ice and iron. These are the most important things right now. Because ice is for the food, of course. Iron for the alloys. And also the pots for waking up people. And can we increase the capacity to eat? Yeah. Further. Then I don't need to build another mess hall. Because now we would need to do this. And by the way, we have lots of polymers and also some electronics. I would like to build us another solar panel. It's getting increasingly difficult to do this. This one we can still do. 75 polymers is fine. The next level would require 225 polymers, which is extremely high then already. So, energy-wise, this is the panel now that will support a sector 4 then, I think. I'll take it, but then it's getting a bit more difficult. We do have some science still that we can push into power production to increase the production of our solar panels, but then we're going to reach a critical point there soon. All the science points have been retrieved here, so there's a bit more down there, but that's it then. Then we are completely done with science, at least for this sector, Theta Crucis. And we should not forget that we do need some points though for the countermeasures still, right? I mean, we have theoretically researched them all, but I think it's safe to just focus a bit more on that. Alright, that's over here. The missile threat analysis, countermeasures to missiles. We should do this. Alright, and since we are in the process of waking up more people again, and we have enough alloys, I think it's safe to now go for Sector 4. Let's have another research, that is the drone threat analysis, the last countermeasure we can do to the Piranesi. Let's do this. And yeah, in what direction, should we expand? Sector 6, Sector 1, Sector 2, Sector 4. We do have a factory district, we do have a food district, so I don't know what the specialization of that last one could be. Oh, by the way, we don't have enough food in Sector 1. We are out of food. How is this possible? We were at 200 right now. Right, let's expand here again after all. This is very strange. This collapsed a bit too quickly there now. From 200 to 0 within a second. Did we lose food in an event? Is there an event active? That might be the case. I mean, it's not a big deal because there's going to be some harvest now soon anyway in both of them. Sector 1 food minimum 50, 2 is 50, and 6 is 30. We have also not enough food anymore in my food production area. Phew, alright. Interesting escalation. I think I will actually need to pull off the food one here. This will, of course, reduce stabilization, but it's fine, and we consume less food then because of that. There's now food coming in to harvest this. Crop farm. Yep, let's speed up the food production then. More science points we need to spend. But absolutely vital. Otherwise, we're going to lose people soon. Which is not the worst thing that can happen. But still. Then perhaps stop waking people up for now. I think that is safe to say. Until we have stabilized food, I should do this. Let's get back outside, because my ships probably need something. They can store now way more things than before. One of them can actually get in some food. Let's do this instead of the ice. Since ice is rather good looking right now. And instead of cryonic pots, let's take some more silicon in, which we also need. And we are mining some iron right now, which is also fine. Alright, now we lost the first 20 people to starvation, and we do have a strike now, of course, because they want food. There's food coming in. The problem that I can see here now too is that the food is being transported over from Sector 6 to 1 and then immediately to Sector 2 to fill up the storage here. So Sector 2 is actually having enough food for this cycle and for the next one. Sector 6 also. And I do need 1 electronics in Sector 6, by the way, for my next crop farm. That's 1, and a minimum of 1. Make this one here 2, 1. So there should be an electronics now coming over. There it is. To finish this crop farm there. And of course, researching, we have now accelerated growth, intelligent design, and then we can also go for industrial enzymes, so another food production increase. Most likely without increasing my water consumption, right? That should not be happening then either on top of that. There's lots of harvests coming out though, right? So huge quantities. Hopefully that solves the problem now. Let's ignore the pledge because I'm not entirely sure that I can do this. And transfer 43 units from Sector 6 to Sector 1. That we can actually pledge. Because that is happening all the time. Perhaps this gives me a nice smaller bonus then.
You can implement a new policy.
Yeah, Sector 1 is having deep trouble here right now. But as we can see, it's filling up now. Next harvest. And this one should also get us a few more crop farms. Let's make it 4 for now. Let's not go overboard. Let's not forget about my ships in the meantime. Silicon. Food. There should be a direct food income here soon. And iron, of course, continues. We can stop them iron mining and go into ice mining again. Which is a bit more important. Yeah, it's getting a bit stressful there with the ships, to be honest. And very good, the next crop upgrade we have. And food production is increased by another 40%. Holy cow, so these are huge boosts. I think we are actually countermeasuring here too much now. With another crop farm plus all the tech, but better safe than sorry. Because I think it's not going to increase my water production anyway. Alright, yeah, it's looking better again. Only 42 are starving now instead of 500. And also we have finished the pledge, so this should give me a nice trust bonus there on top of it again. Perhaps. Perhaps it's doing it, perhaps not. And we have finished the next upgrade to the crop farms. I mean, come on, that's a lot of food that we should have now again. Yeah, we can now feed all the people again in all the sectors and have a bit of a surplus there on top of it. But that was a quick escalation. That just shows you how quickly things can get out of control if you just neglect one area. So the food is a bit stable again. Ice, of course, we need to constantly worry about ice in the future now. That's something. And we're out of iron. Where is my cargo ship? Getting the iron over. There should be more iron in again. Ah, yeah, okay, we have stored it in the docking bay. And we also have lots of silicon stored, so we have the storage here available so that the silicon gets over to Sector 2 and we can get us a few more electronics. Even though electronics is not my major concern right now. It is really fine there. Food is the major concern. And now I've got 3 crop farms working here. Alright, with that crisis out of the way, for now at least, starvation, we can stabilize a bit and then focus on expanding to Sector 4 to finish the prepare for the Piranesi mission. Stay tuned.